So we go from sharks and a twister to sharks in a supermarket. But is this one any better than Sharknado? Bait, otherwise known as Bait 3D, is a Australian, Singaporean film. With that in mind, I think you might get the descent of all the characters, or each of the characters in this movie. And basically, the plot is a tsunami hits this big, beautiful beach land or whatever. On this beach lands a supermarket. Supermarket gets flooded, okay? And in comes a couple of sharks. I'm not going to say how many, but a couple of them are in the supermarket now. And the survivors, one of them being Dr. Doom, aka Julian McMahon, has to figure out a way to get out of the store and survive the onslaught of sharks. Now, is this movie any good? Yes, it is. It is 1,000 times better than Sharknado. Okay? This is probably another one of my favorite shark movies. Besides Shark Night, Jaws, The Reef, which was also an Australian film, so yeah, Australians know how to make some good shit. And this is actually a real film. This film cost $20 million. It was released theatrically over in Australia and China and stuff like that. China's where it got its big success. But over here, we get direct to Blu-ray and DVD, which kind of sucks. Because I would have paid for it. I would have paid for this movie. This movie's pretty good. Okay? But, as always, this is another split. Half of the actors are good. Half of the actors are bad. Case in point, this dude that just laughs like this. Ha 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 ha. Like, you sound like Jennifer Lawrence from Silver Linings Playbook. Ha 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 ha. Like, don't laugh like that, dude. That's horrible. Oh. And this blonde chick and her blonde boyfriend with the dog. Oh my God, those two were annoying. That's how you know they deserve each other, when they're both annoying as shit. Yeah. It's like that. And it's... Ooh. I wanted them to die. But, yeah. This one is far more entertaining. Especially the shark. The shark doesn't look like PS1, PS2 days. You can still tell it's like CGI in some parts, and in some parts it looks real. But the case in point, it's an okay looking shark. It's not bullcrap looking effects on that thing. They actually made it look decent, which I'm glad of. I'm glad they did that. If it's one thing I don't like about a shark movie, it's a half-assed shark movie, and there's a lot of half-assed shark movies. Okay, where the sharks looks like shit. And he was like, yeah, right, they're eating, these ugly things are eating people. But these ones actually look good. And that's a good thing. Even the supermarket looked good. It was flooded. It's damaged. It looked like it was about to collapse on them. It looks good. $20 million. You can't go wrong with that shit. So I gotta hand it to the Australians and Singaporeans for putting in a good effort in it. But it's not a great movie. It's a good movie. This is one of those movies you wouldn't mind buying for like a Black Friday. I always see this movie at Best Buy. And ever since I keep seeing this movie at Best Buy, I'm like, should I get it? Should I get it? The cover never looked interesting. It's just a shark. And I think it's a shopping cart behind it. And when I read the plot, it sounded kind of ridiculous. But now that I've watched it online, I might end up buying it at some point. If you find it at Best Buy, maybe like a Black Friday for cheap, pick it up. It's a good movie. With that in mind, if you don't want to pick it up, rent it. It's actually an okay film. And with that in mind, Bait is gonna get a C+ from me. Another good shark movie. Thank God. We don't have enough good shark movies. So, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Bait 3D down below. Did y'all like it? Did y'all hate it? Have y'all seen it yet? what's your favorite Australian movie? And yeah, I'm out.